Welcome to Murphy, Sam, and Jodi after the show. And if you're not a regular subscriber, please take a moment to do so. It's free. You'll get a download every single day, and it's the actual show that we do, and then where we hang out here a little bit longer.
Murphy, we're going to invite everybody into our home right now.
Oh, goody.
You too, Sam. I just sent you a picture of something. Murphy, I wanted to ask you if you saw what Champ did overnight again, the magic dog that he is. Did you see how he was sleeping this morning when you got up?
I saw him, sleeping, but I didn't notice what happened until he actually got up and walked outside. And I can't imagine that this is something a dog actually is capable of doing.
Dogs are capable of so much.
I don't know.
The fact
how.
that you doubt him kills me. Okay,
Jodi,
go ahead.
Jodi got some new dog beds, and so and man, they're all about those because they're more cushiony than the blankets that we usually put on around. So she lined up Champ's big bed, Edie, our other lab, mix,
bed.
and then Sparky, who's a long-haired Chihuahua. He's a smaller dog, has his little bed. So all three beds are right there, so they can be one big happy family.
And they were.
But the other two, so Edie and Sparky are crated at night. Champ has run of the house
because he's king.
And and he right.
I get up this morning and he's asleep on the bed.
Yeah,
but the new bed, yes. But he had pulled Sparky's bed on top of it to create another bed for himself, like a thicker.
Perfectly stacked on top of each other, but this was too human-like to be.
That's perfect.
It can't. That's why when I looked at it, it's like, I guess somebody, maybe Jodi, put the bed up. They stacked the beds, or because our daughters Taylor and Phoebe had come over last night, maybe they put one of them in.
I've already texted and asked them. I sent them the picture and I said, "Did you guys do this before? Otherwise, this is what I woke up to." He has done this before. He used to move he can take his mouth, pick up a bed, and move it.
Yeah, I've seen him drag it before, and then he shakes it out, too, which will wake you up if he's sleeping next to you.
Sweet thing.
But I don't know how it's possible that he picked this up. And there's no camera there.
It's not heavy.
And anytime we put a camera up in the past to try to catch that, he doesn't do it. It's like a big mystery. So...
that's a small little bed. He can pick that up
and put it on top.
But
I just got lucky with the placement.
I'm just not that dogs are dumb. I just don't think they've got the ability to do that kind of thing.
Are you kidding? There are videos. You need to open up your internet. There are videos of dogs getting into a bed and with their mouth grabbing the blanket and pulling the blanket onto themselves. Once they learn that they're in control of their comfort and they can use their mouth to do things and not just their paws, game on.
Really?
I'm telling you.
This picture, does he sleep with his eyes open?
No, that's when I was speaking to him going, look what you did. I was speaking, hey, baby, look what you did, sweet boy. Yeah. And he was just looking at me going, yeah, mommy.
So you can see the picture for yourself on our Facebook page, but they're too perfectly placed. I don't know that there was nobody else that came in. I guess it has to be him.
I'm telling you, I think he really did it. I will wait and hear from the girls, but I don't think they would have done that. Why would they have done that? They would not have done that.
Yeah, I understand that part.
No point.
I'm thinking, though, maybe it is like Sam said. It was kind of luck. He knew he wanted to move it. It just happened to spring itself right into place.
Okay. I know that you need to believe that it's luck, but he's smart. Dogs are smart. Hello. That's why they're service dogs.
But they don't. What's the word I'm looking for? They don't have the ability to make critical decisions.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They know how basics work, and they're certainly creatures of habit. But I don't. The example I will give you is when I was little, the poodle that we had, she was trained to close the door. And so she did that.
And lock the deadbolt.
Right. And so she would go out, she would do her business, she would come in, and the door would be shut. So we would open the door, let her out. She would come back in when she was finished, jump up, boom, door closed. But the reason that she did that wasn't because of,
no, she didn't figure it out.
That she made.
She was taught.
Yes, she was taught with a treat. And so the treat was the incentive and the reward.
His incentive, though, and his reward is he gets a thicker bed. He gets more comfort.
Yeah,
he has always, the reason I believe it is because he has always messed with his bedding. He doesn't do this in any other area, but his bedding is very particular to him. He moves it around for his own comfort.
He does.
It's just he got lucky and it landed perfectly.
Yeah.
I mean, when I leave home for a length of time, I'll find a flip-flop in the living room because Gus will go pick it up and drop it, or he'll pick up a toy or something. Stuff's moved around. I mean, this is
They can move stuff around.
just luck. Dumb
It is.
luck.
He intended to move it. He's done that before. He bunches things up. He likes things to be thick.
Mm-hmm.
The landing, the fact that it is perfectly stacked is luck. Yes.
Yeah.
Because he probably wouldn't have cared. But he's so precious. I'm telling you, if you put a camera on it, I know he's going to whatever outsmart us. Or it has never worked. The camera's never worked. But I think he did it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe once something works the first time, they'll repeat it like anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know I've heard of people that have, if you have those door handles that are the flat handles that just get pulled down,
Yes.
they're not round handles,
Yes.
that certain dogs will figure that out. And if they get lucky enough where their paw pushes it and pulls at the same time that the door opens, they can actually get out or
Correct.
go into the room that it is that they want to go into.
They do learn like cause and effect. They also learn. That's how they know that you will let them do things that I won't, and vice versa. Mostly, it's me letting them do things that you don't. You know, Champ knows.
Such as?
Well,
Uh-oh.
in the family room,
Yeah.
on that old ratty couch. Sometimes he sits beside me on the couch, and we don't normally. And he knows that it's only with me and only that sofa. And I can tell you, there was a time one afternoon on a rainy Tuesday, I was sitting in the family room watching The Crown on on that sofa, and he was sitting there with me because the rain, it makes him a little nervous. He heard you come in the door, which is in the other part of the house, and he jumped out.
He knows.
Jumped out. He knew you wouldn't like that.
Yeah.
They do know. They learn and trial and error. I think he did it. Anyway.
That is weird, because now that you're saying that they also know that we don't really want them to huddle in the bedroom, because Edie is afraid of any. I was going to say she's afraid of thunderstorms. She's afraid of any noise. It doesn't matter what dishes clanking make her run for the hills. And but when they're in the bedroom, if I'm walking back into the house, I will hear the pause immediately.
Everybody
They
runs.
all,
They're
they all
acting
come
like
to the
they're
front.
trying to, yeah.
We weren't in there.
Right.
What did Sparky do when she saw his bed move?
I don't know, because Sparky was crated overnight. Sparky spent the, and I
oh,
left
no, I mean-
before.
okay, gotcha.
I don't know. Murphy, what did Sparky do when he saw that his bed had been messed with?
I mean, Sparky didn't get to see it. I moved it before he saw that. Yeah, before they all got back
Sparky is
together.
unaware.
I mean, that's a problem anyway, because when we get new beds, you got to watch him, because he's looking at them, and
He's gonna mark 'em?
He will try to mark those beds.
them.
It's ridiculous.
Because he's got that Napoleon complex going on
Yeah.
and that shaved down thing going on.
The breezy butt.
Yeah.
Missed any part of the show? Get it all on the Murphy, Sam, and Jody podcast.